I just want to welcome everybody, especially if you are brand new on this webinar. You are going to get a chance to hear about an amazing company, well over 30 years old, that has been changing lives, has life-changing products, and is giving people an opportunity to not just live, but totally thrive with their lives, with their health, and if they're looking for it, also with their finances. Relive, again, 33 years as a food science and nutrition company. We have set the standard from day one. And what I always like to say, and you're going to hear about a little bit as we get farther down into the presentation, is we are now at a point where science is starting to catch up with us because we have known so many things about what our products can do, but they are clinically proven, they're patented, they're backed by science, even more science now that is really starting to catch up with us. And the cool part is they're guaranteed. Our products are guaranteed to work. We are the only epigenetic nutrition company in the US. And if you don't know what epigenetics is, you're going to hear a little bit about it. We will explain it, but it is what they are saying is going to change the face of how the medical world, how people approach their health, being able to affect their health in a natural, effective way that's safe. We're a company with strong family values, the utmost integrity, which it started at the top. So what is the difference with Relive? Because with supplementation and nutrition, there's so much out there now because people are starting to realize how important it is to supplement your diet. Food just isn't what it used to be. And so wading through all the different products that come and go, because there's a lot that were and they are no longer, and it's because they're not effective. What is the differences? What are you looking for to make sure that something's actually going to be worth it? Well, bioavailability is one. It means your body's able to get a hold of it. It's able to utilize it. When we talk about synergism with our products, we're talking about the nutrients in there are in a balance where they work synergistically together. It's just like when you go and pick an orange off the tree, you aren't picking vitamin C. There's vitamin C in that orange, but it's also other nutrients within that orange that work together. But that body recognizes this as natural. They work together to be the optimum. And that's why it's providing optimal nutrition. We're not talking about nutrition to eke by. We're not talking about the bare minimum so that you survive. We're talking about optimal nutrition for health, that you can actually thrive. You can enjoy life. You can live life literally to the fullest. And again, guaranteed quality ingredients, the testing that these ingredients go through over and over again, and not just make sure that they're pure, because we know we don't want any contaminants in anything, but also that they're effective. Because just because something is in there doesn't mean your body can get it. We do bioassays on our products. We determine what your body can get a hold of so that we know that the efficacy is also there. But the biggest difference really with Relive is it works. We do all our own manufacturing and research and development because we care about that quality control. Well, again, I talked about science. 10 of the products have had patents issued. It's not easy to get a patent on a food. Think about it. To get a patent, you have to prove not only is it unique, but you also have to prove it has unexpected benefits from that combination. And we have done that 10 times with products. Clinically proven formulas and pioneers in nutritional epigenetics. In fact, you see that picture of Dr. Alfredo Galvez. He is the man who discovered lunasin, which is the first nutrient proven to work on the epigenetic level. He's also working with the lunasin and a CBD combination of nanotechnology where your body can get immediate benefits. So what are we talking about epigenetics? Well, everybody knows about the genome, basically the gene. Remember when the DNA mapping was going on and they thought, oh, there's all of this dark matter that they thought was just really junk. It was junk DNA. Well, it wasn't junk DNA. What it was epigenetic tags that are telling which genes to turn off and on. Well, the lunasin soy peptide has been proven to be able to go in to that mechanism attached to the epigenome and turn your good genes on and your bad genes off. Now, I'm sure there's scientific words for that, but this is how we can understand it. We can turn the good genes on and the bad genes off. And lunasin has been proven to do that. So when you get started with Relive, it all starts with the core nutrition. You want to give the body the nutrients it needs to create healthy cells to start taking care of itself. So that is, it can start to heal, it can start to repair, it can start to change for the better when it's fueled properly. And that's what that core nutrition is. Again, these formulas are clinically proven. And the key to this is it's balanced. Those nutrients are balanced perfectly to be the most effective. And yet it's patented as a whole food. Your body's going to recognize this as natural nutrition, be able to utilize it, go to work and do what it was made to do in the first place. Once you get started with that core nutrition, then you can work with your Relive distributor, the person who's helping you to really create a nutrition regimen that it meets all of your goals and desires for your health. We have targeted solutions for digestive health, joint health, heart health, blood sugars, energy, hydration, women's wellness, performance, anti-aging, all of this, those targeted solutions, what they're doing is they are taking what your body can do, feeding it a little bit more fuel in a specific area and giving it the tools to be the best it possibly can be. We also have the Lunarich X and the defense. There's never been a time where people are more focused on keeping their immune system strong. And this combination right here is amazing. The Lunarich X, that is a concentrated form of Lunacin, which I was telling you about, has been proven to work on that epigenetic level. Other things it's been shown to do is reduce cholesterol. It also reduces cellular inflammation, what they call that silent inflammation that a lot of people don't even know they have, but scientists believe is the cause of a lot of chronic and catastrophic diseases, as well as premature aging. So when you can reduce that cellular inflammation, obviously your body's going to be healthier, that immune system is going to be stronger. Then the defense is a combination of ingredients of adaptogens, Ayurvedic ingredients called tinophan, different mushroom extracts, all shown and proven to not just boost your immune system, but make your immune system smarter. Number one, knowing when there are threats and when there are not, and also quicker. As soon as a threat is introduced to the body, your immune system will be able to go to work right away and prevent it. And that's what that defense is there to do. So these two together are an amazing combination for supporting that immune system. Relive also has something called the Fit3 program. It's a weight loss fitness program that not just products, and I will tell you, these products are amazing. They taste great, number one. I always used to tell our scientists that I think they put something illegal in there because it tasted so good. Tastes great, supports a healthy weight loss. It helps to boost your metabolism, helps with cravings, helps to get rid of those cravings, cleanses the liver, helps you to burn the calories and the fat and build muscle, all without stimulants, which is huge. Not only in that, though, in the Fit3 program, is we also have exercise videos that literally anybody can do. You can modify as you need, that are effective and quick. You can fit these into your day. And nutrition help, nutrition guidance, because it's about what we put in our bodies that makes the difference. And so helping you make those little changes so that when you get to the fitness level that you want to be, or you lose that weight that you want to have lost, you'll have created those habits that will keep it off and it will keep you at that fitness level, because now it's a habit. It's become part of your life instead of just a diet where you gain it all back again. We also have a phenomenal line of hemp extract products. Everybody knows what CBD, some of the things it's been shown to do. But again, how do you know what the quality ones are? Well, ours are organically grown. The ingredients for ours are grown in the USA organically. They're non-GMO, gluten-free. Just like our nutrition, they go through multi-step testing to ensure purity and efficacy. In fact, the manufacturers have stated that if they can't give their products to their children, they don't create them. Third-party tested, certificates of analysis available on every batch as a QR code. There is not a higher quality, more effective hemp product out there. And keep your eyes and ears open, because coming soon will be a game-changing product with this hemp extract and this Lunacin combined that immediately people are going to see huge changes. We have the tinctures. We also have the balm that has been amazing. That's a topical. And I will tell you, I have a customer who had a flare of eczema, put that balm on in the night, and the next morning, eczema was all gone. That's how quickly it worked. We also are dedicated to helping others. This is just as much a part of our Relive company as everything else, feeding 40,000, mostly women and children, literally, in 9 different countries, nutritional programs all over. They're also building schools, creating water supplies. It's distributor supported with the products, but 97% of everything donated goes directly to these recipients. 3% is the administration cost, and that includes transportation, not manufacturer of the product, transportation of the product, building of the schools, building of the water supplies, the education education programs that go on with it as well. This was a brainchild, and this was to honor Dr. Theodore Kalogris, who created our very first product called the Classic, which this company was founded on, who stated he would be ashamed to die until he had scored a victory for mankind. And this is his victory. To show you the power of nutrition and what's happening with this Kalogris Foundation, take a look at these pictures. These are just a couple of these kids that have gone through it. And when a kid starts the nutrition program, they go all the way through. And you can see the evidence on just a small amount of nutrition a day, the changes that have taken place. And look at how healthy he is today. It's got to warm your heart. Now, if that doesn't warm your heart, nothing will. Here's another one. 2 years old, weighing less than 8 pounds and less than 2 feet tall. You see the power of nutrition. The only change was the nutrition, the Relive nutrition. Now take a look at Rosemary. This is the difference Relive is making in people's lives, but this also shows you the impact that solid, balanced, quality nutrition can make. So if it can do this when you're malnourished, imagine what it can do when your body's already functioning better. You know, I could go on and on. I could explain a lot of things to you guys about why I think this is great, but really that's just me. Bottom line, everything is theory until you talk to somebody who's been faithfully and consistently using these products. And I have asked some people to come on and share. And first person I'm going to go to, Beth Mull, if you could come on and share how the products have helped you, but also I would love for you to share, what you have found sharing this with other people.
Hi, my name is Beth Mull, and I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. My background is in occupational and physical therapy. And when I was before Relive, I was kind of a healthcare mess. I had chronic back pain, chronic consistent sinus infections, bladder infections. I battled Raynaud's, and I was anemic to the point of needing transfusions. My back pain had gotten so bad, I had to go to an endocrinologist who was working with me. And then he told me that my bone density was so bad that if I fell, I would break a bone. So not good times. I was a patient more than I was working at the hospital where I was. And then I found Relive, and things really changed. Within a week of being consistent with those shakes, I had more energy, which was awesome. And then by the end of the month, my back pain was gone. So I decided to return to running. I was actually out, not a patient anymore, and started running again, which felt wonderful. I hadn't ran in a while. And I decided I would train for a marathon, which I had never done, figuring that I would stop as soon as my back pain started. And 8 months after being on Relive, I ran my marathon on the North Country Trail, fell a couple of times, got up and kept on running, and I feel amazing. There isn't anybody that could take the Relive products from me. And then life changed. We had no intention of doing a business. That wasn't my heart. I needed those health results. But life changed, and my part-time position was deleted at the hospital, and I had no job. Right after that, my adult sister came to live with us, and we became caregivers because she has special needs. She has paranoid schizophrenia as well as moderate cognitive delay. So life was very different. I had a full-time job that didn't pay very well. So we just, in the moments of time that we did have, which were very few, we started sharing Relive a little bit more, and the business started to grow very slowly. Then at the end of last year, we decided to set some goals. I wanted to go on a trip because my husband and I needed a vacation. So we earned that trip to Hawaii, and in the process, business really started growing, which was really exciting. Our sales volume in February and March of 2020 reached over 15,000, and we received a Sales Excellence Award and a I placed second in the nation in February, which was a $3,000 bonus, which was fabulous. I also received a beautiful computer, which I love. And then we had to put life on pause after that to do some more taking care of my sister. And then we ramped it back up. And in December of this last year, our volume went over 15,000 again, which meant a third sales excellence and another $3,000 bonus. Just this year in bonuses alone, throughout COVID, our bonuses were $10,000. I love Relive. We will always be sharing.
Beth, thank you so much. And I will tell you, I love fitness, but even the products couldn't get me to run a marathon. Kudos to you. Thank you so much for sharing. And I am going to go to Jan Mangle. Can you come on and share how Relive's blessed you?
Hi, Pam. I'm Jan Mangle. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. And before Relive, I was in a power wheelchair, retired from my passion, disability, retired from my passion teaching kids with special needs. I required modified steering in order to drive, a wheelchair van in order to get anywhere, and multiple pharmaceuticals and daily help with my personal needs. Before Relive, that pain from the rheumatoid arthritis, that's what caused, I've neglected to say what caused what I just said. It was rheumatoid arthritis. And so the pain of that was basically managed by the pharmaceuticals, but there was no hope of ever being able to reduce those pharmaceuticals or get away from the side effects of them. And so I was introduced to Relive about 7 years ago. And within a month, I started to see some change where I could move my feet more. My hands were a little bit less stiff. And within 6 weeks, I was seeing significant changes. Within 3 months, that power wheelchair was basically in the corner. And I, just this last September, I sold the wheelchair van. Actually, in 2014, I sold the van with the adapted steering, but still had a van with a wheelchair ramp. And then this past year in September, I sold that. And so now I'm a proud driver of a Subaru 2017 Outback. And just the other day, I thought, wow, what was it like to drive that wheelchair van? It's hard to remember. Such a blessing. It isn't just the RA that the rheumatoid, or that the Relive has helped me with. It's helped me with asthma, with Tourette syndrome. The CBD drops have just been amazing for the Tourette syndrome. Also, I still live with rheumatoid arthritis. That's not something that you're healed from. So I still live with that. And if I have a flare, I can put that balm on it. I've also, and the pain goes away. And also I burned myself and my skin was starting to redden and it was burning. So I put on the balm and within about 30 minutes, you wouldn't know I'd been burned. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the asthma. Oh, pharmaceuticals. 2 pharmaceuticals are gone and 2 more have been reduced. One of the biggest ways that it's changed my life is I was able to move to Pittsburgh 4 years ago and be involved with my son and his family. The boys were newborn, 3, 7, and 9 when I moved here. And I've been very involved with their lives. We've never been able to have done that without Relive. They're now 5, 8, 12, and 14, and I think they're even more of a handful now. I now work part-time again. I'm 68. I retired at 50 from teaching and thought I'd never be teaching kids again. But I now work part-time with a 2-year-old, and it is just, each day I'm amazed that I keep up with this little guy. I will never give up these products. They are my life.
That is awesome. And I feel the same way. Jan, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to stay in Pennsylvania and go to Amy Thomas. Can you come on and share how Relive's blessed you?
You betcha. Hi, I'm Amy Thomas from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not too far away from Jan. And when I was introduced to Relive, I was a pastor's wife. I still am. And I had left corporate America to stay home and raise my kids. And actually, that was my initial interest with Relive. Was my oldest son in elementary school. He was struggling with allergies and asthma. He was on shots. He was on meds every day, an inhaler every day. And I was looking for answers. Got him started on Relive. Within 3 months, we were starting to see improvements, and he just kept improving. And by the end of that first year, he was completely off of allergy shots and allergy meds. He has never been back on any of that, and only very occasionally using an inhaler. Never been back on prednisone or theophylline. I mean, it has absolutely changed his life. And he is now an adult, goes every day using his Relive, absolutely loves it, loves the quality of health that he's had for so many years. He'll never be without it. And I had great results. I thought I was pretty healthy, but I used to get a lot of headaches, and saw relief from those after about a month and a half. Energy level was better. PMS cleared up after about 4 months, and I've now breezed through the change of life. Hardly knew I was going through that stage of life. Also had wonderful results with TMJ, had surgery on my jaw years ago. My surgeon said, you're just gonna have to manage the pain. You're probably gonna need more surgery down the road. And great results with Relive. Within a few months, saw improvements. Within a few years, the symptoms were gone and have been gone ever since then. So it's just been life-changing, really, for my whole family. And, I was not looking for a home-based business per se. I never knew anybody that was successful with a home-based business or really made any income to speak of. But when our friends shared with us about Relive, and we realized they were having wonderful success with the business, and they encouraged me to really take a closer look at the business because I was telling people about it. It was just natural. I was so excited about what was happening to our family. And so got started with the business very part-time. I worked it around raising my kids, being involved with their lives, being very involved with ministry, but over time it grew into a full-time income. We've been ambassadors with Relive now for many, many years, and that's been so much fun. Lots of trips, some promotional trips and ambassador trips, and just opportunities to travel all kinds of places: Rome, Italy, Bahamas, Cancun, Jamaica. We've been able to take our kids on some of those trips when they were still growing up. But I have to say, the income has been wonderful, and just having something as we're in these retirement years, and life goes on, and we just have this income that will continue to pay us the rest of our lives. I do love that, but I love the fact that I was able to be home with my kids as a full-time mom through all their grown-up years, and I did not have to go back to corporate America. I think that is absolutely priceless. So just grateful for this company. I love it, and it's just a lot of fun and a privilege to share with others.
It really is priceless to be able to be home with those kids. Amy, thank you so much. And I'm just going to share real quick before I go on and stress before I share my story. Relive is not making a claim to cures. We don't cure anything. What we do is we have phenomenal nutrition that feeds the body at the cellular level, where that body can be the best it possibly can be, so that body can start taking care of itself and do what it was created to do in the first place. And that's what made the difference for me. I grabbed a hold of this. I started in at the top profit level, and I got on the products at the same time. And I was a personal trainer, nutrition counselor. This was interesting to me. This is where I was going to go. I started, like I said, top profit level, got on the products at the same time. Didn't expect to see changes. I was already taking everything in the products only separately that a doctor had prescribed for me for autoimmune issues. But I went from someone in so much pain, if you touched me, it hurt, fatigued. I could not run around the yard with my kids. I had digestive issues. I was careful what I ate. I scoped out every bathroom, and brain fog so bad I couldn't read my kids their book at night. Today at 60 years old, I'm throwing hay bales. I ride horse. I play sports. I'm teaching fitness classes. I'm running circles around people 20 and 30 years younger than me. I've gotten off a thyroid medication I had been on for almost 20 years for low thyroid. And my blood work says I do not have an autoimmune disease anymore. Kids got great results. My son with severe allergies, my daughter with eczema, but just being happy, healthy, and vital. And I have shared from day one. I did not make people wait, but started to share, giving them the opportunity to hear it like I did. Started averaging $1,000 to $2,000 a month extra income. It did grow by the fourth year to six-figure income. Supported a family of four, put 2 kids through 4 years of college debt free. But the neat thing about it is it's more exciting today with what's happening with Relive and everything that's going on. The sky's the limit of the number of lives that we can affect. And that's so what I'm going to do then is talk about what the business opportunity looks like. This is going to be a very brief overview. So if you want to know more, get with the person who shared this webinar with you. And I do want to thank everybody who was so gracious to share. Jan, Amy, and Beth, Thank you so much for coming on. So Relive is a solid business. We're over 31 years old now. We are over 30 years old. We are established. We are with the Council for Responsible Nutrition. We are a member of the Direct Selling Association. In fact, we've had our board members sit on their board, and that is an invitation only organization. So you want to make sure that any direct selling company you get involved with is a member of that. We, like I said, we are called the gold standard of the Direct Selling Association. There's 5 different ways to make money with Relive. I'm going to cover each one briefly. Again, like I said, get with the person who invited you to this webinar. They can go into more detail. Retail profits, easy to understand. You are purchasing product at wholesale and selling it at retail. So if you retail $100, you can make anywhere from $20 to $40. What percentage you earn is determined by what profit level you establish yourself at. The cool part is Relive lets you choose. You get to choose what profit level you're going to earn. Everyone's a potential customer. These products are safe. You've heard people with prenatals. You've heard old people who are using it on medications. Everyone is a potential customer when it comes to Relive because everyone on this earth needs good nutrition. That's a given. Wholesale profit is a natural progression. That's where you're a distributor and you sponsor another person as a distributor. That wholesale profit is going to be the difference in your profit levels. So if you're at the 40% profit level, that top profit level called master affiliate, and you sponsor someone at 25%, you are going to earn 15% of everything that moves through that person's organization. So as you can see the differences, if you're at 40, you sponsor someone at 10, you earn 30%, and on up 35%, you earn 5%, and on up. So what happens though when you get to that top profit level? Because if you're doing the business, that would be the first goal, because no matter what profit level you're at, you're going to do the same work. So you might as well be earning 40 instead of 20. Well, as you work your way up and you get to that top profit level, and then you help someone else do the same, because you always do what's best for the person doing this business. Now you're buying, selling product at the same price. Fantastic. You are going to now earn overrides. That person moves out of your personal group, and now you start to earn overrides on their entire organization. And initially, Relive is going to pay 5 levels deep in overrides. So as that works, let's say you're at the top profit level and you sponsor Susan. Susan has a group of customers and distributors, not the top profit level. You're going to earn 8% of everything that moves through Susan's group. Now you can have as many Susans as you want. There is no limit. So imagine having 10 Susans and earning 8% of everything that goes through all 10 organizations. Susan helps Jim get to the top profit level. Jim is second level to you, so you earn 6%. And as you can see it on this slide, Relive initially is going to pay 5 levels deep. But remember, these products are consumable. People use these products month in, month out. And every time someone in your organization orders product from the company, you get paid. So you are developing an income that will continue to pay you for the rest of your life. It is also willable to children, to charity, whatever you want to, so that when you pass on after building this business, you can leave a legacy. Relive also has phenomenal cash bonuses and trips. You've heard people talk about those. They don't skimp on the trips. They are amazing. The cool part is you travel with people happy, healthy, they've got hope, and they are out helping other people too. So you're traveling with like minds. There's a star director bonus that you can literally give yourself 1, 2, or 3% increase every single month just by going out and helping more people. We also have an ambassador program just revamped so it's even more achievable for literally anybody doing this business. You get new travel, you get recognition, cash bonuses, you get to help the company decide the direction that it's going. You become advisors to the company. Really, as ambassadors, you're paid to help others. That's really what it's all about. That's what you are when you're a Relive distributor. You are paid to help others achieve what they're looking for, be it with their health or be it with their finances. So what do you do? Where do we go from here? Well, there's a couple different ways to get started, and you make that decision. Do I want to get started as a customer? You have a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee. Or do I know people who need to hear about Relive and I want to become a distributor, which also comes with a 1-year, 100% money back guarantee on any unopened product. So you've decided to become a distributor. There's a couple different ways to get started. The 2 most popular This is what we call a quick start or an affiliate. That's a 25% profit level. You get $500 of product for a $375 investment. You also get free shipping on that first order. You can earn if a total savings with shipping and everything else of over $150. I started at the top profit level, the master affiliate. What I did is I invested $3,250 and received $5,000 product for that. Again, it's free shipping on that first order. If you share the entire order, if you retail that order, you could earn $1,750. That's a 54% return on your investment. Mine within a month was gone and I had earned $1,500 profit. It's a tax, home-based business are tax write-off. But the thing about this is it's the highest savings and profit to start your journey for a lifetime of unlimited income. So as a distributor, again, you have a 1 year, 100% money back guarantee on any unopened product. So as you can see, Relive has what people are looking for the most: personal freedom, financial security, optimal health. How would it feel for you to have any one or all three of those? If that appeals to you, get to the person, like I said, who invited you to the webinar. They can show you how you can start somewhere with this Relive, be it on the products or on the products and sharing it with other people immediately tonight. Thanks again for everybody sharing. I so appreciate my stories. Let's go change the world.